Many years time, what happens? We may be completely upside down, Alan. But good to hear from you. 5-9 plus 5 dB at the moment. Germany 7, Japan, Victoria, Germany. So Mike 0 kilowatt radio Italy.
He's very strong, yeah. Shabu, you take care. Don't go 7 Juliet to take over. Good evening, mate.
Yeah, thank you very much, Alan, for checking on me. Happy Friday, and we shall definitely catch up again. Yes, and hopefully Saturday half day, the first half of the day is probably a bit more time, and Sunday again first half of the day should be on radio as well. Thank you very much. Namaste, Shukriya. Gold 7, Japan, Victoria, Germany. Mike 0 kilowatt radio Italy. Bye bye, Alan.
Shabu from Papa Alpha 8, George Baker.
I have 2 stations, 3 Zulu, 9 America, Mexico. Daniel, could you please stand by? I have Papa Alpha 8, Germany Bravo, Georgia, just calling me, and I will pick Daniel after Georgia. Georgia, good evening. 59 plus 10 dB. How copy, over?
Yeah, Roger, Shabu. Absolutely fine signal. You're 25 dB over at 9 here at the North Sea coast. Very rainy weather here, but it works absolutely fine this afternoon. So you're an incredible strong, Shabu.
Yeah. You always make me feel better by giving always great report, Georgia. I think your antenna must be doing a lot of heavy lifting, I would think. And with that height, with that antenna, I think it works both very well on transmission as well as reception, Georgia. Fantastic signal coming through. 59 plus 20 dB at the moment. Our weather condition in South London is continuously changing. Half an hour ago we had a very bright and sunny bluish sky, but now it is getting a little bit darker and cloudy weather as well. Of course, we can't rely on the weather too much these days. 17 degrees Celsius at the moment. I'm still running the ICOM IC 7800, pushing about 400 at the moment into the Moxon wire beam antenna. Only 7 meters above the ground level and beaming 60 degrees. Almost in your direction, Georgia. The only thing I did last night was disabling the effects, not the effects processor, the Behringer 3200 was disabled in favor of the effects 204, and then carefully listening to the transmit monitor in order to calibrate, in order to remove any the last piece of date from the audio chain, Georgia. Papa America 8, Golf Bravo, Mike 0 kilowatt radio Italy.
Roger, Shabu. Yeah, we doesn't change anything. We're still running here the 7700. At the moment, barefoot, about 150 watts output. So he doesn't put up the big amplifier, so just to keep it at a low profile here at the moment. And still running the same audio equipment here, Shabu, the Symmetrics and the Rode broadcaster studio microphone. Over.
Yeah, sounding really good. This is unbelievable because barefoot and 5 plus 10 dB there, Georgia. Just quickly, George, before I bring in Daniel, Just quickly, what is the antenna you are using at the moment?
I'm using a monoband dipole for 40 meters, over.
Okay, and how high is this dipole feed point over?
17 meters.
Okay, that makes a difference. Okay, very good, very good. Absolutely brilliant. I think that height itself is more than more than 1 kilowatt equivalent, Georgia. Thank you very much, George. I will cut it short. There is Daniel waiting for me, and we shall definitely catch up again. Papa America 8 Golf Bravo, Mike 0 kilowatt Radio Italy. Go ahead, George.
Yeah, Roger, no problem. Have a nice weekend. And until you maybe I'll hear you on Saturday or something like that. We have some time to play amateur radio. Take care, Shabu, and till the next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, and have a good evening. Have a lovely weekend, Georgia. We shall definitely catch up again. Papa America 8 Golf Bravo, Mike 0 kilowatt Radio Italy. Bye-bye, George.
Happy weekend, George.
Yeah, thank you. 73. Bye-bye.
Yeah, the 3 Zulu 9 America Mexico. Daniel, are you still there with me? Yeah, very good, very good. Good evening, Daniel. I heard you calling, but before that, George was in waiting while I was still talking to Alan. That is why I had to call George first. And very good. You're 5'9" plus 5 dB in South London. And yeah, I think we had a gap of more than a month. Nearly more than a month gap, Daniel. I hope you are doing great. Everything is same here except from one of the device in the chain. I actually disabled it, and interestingly, that device allows just to switch off without interrupting the audio chain. So I could simply switch it off, and it will bypass the audio. Apparently, that was actually conflicting a little bit with one of the other audio exciter. So the outcome was a little bit more cleaner audio. That is the only change I made, apart from brightening up the profile a little bit, Daniel. I hope you are able to. It's difficult for an A/B test because you have not been listening to me for many weeks, Daniel. But 59 plus 5 dB at the moment. 3 Zulu 9 America Mexico, Mike 0 kilowatt Radio India. Yeah, excellent copy. Plus 10 dB. Do you know what? I was looking at your locator, bearing 88 degrees. It shows east, and my antenna is heading, beaming 65 degrees. So I usually get a great report from Poland, Russia, Moscow, and even from Belarus. Gary sent me a great report as well. So this location is really good for me, and they always give me great reports. I only have problem a little bit of problem with southern Italy and Spain. Of course, they can't hear me most of the time, Daniel. Very good. And what else? I was fiddling around with my Tango Sierra 870 and creating a new profile for the Kenwood transceiver, and also trying to interface the RSPDX, the SDR Uno, SDR Play, a device with the SDR Uno software defined radio receiving side, and trying to find a safe way to actually interface it. Apparently, I do have a Chinese switch, SDR transmitter switch, but apparently it is only safe when I can switch the device with the PTT. But my PTT is already PTT control. The send signal is already occupied with the amplifier switching. I do have a secondary accessory port from which I can tap in the transmit receive control signal. But I wanted to have a buffer without directly connecting with the switch. So I'm looking for a buffer. The buffer I'm using at the moment is the ARB, America Radio Bravo 704, Ameritron buffer. When I looked up, I could see it is costing around £100, which I thought it is a little bit more expensive side. So that is why I'm waiting for. So either to buy one or to build a new one, homebrew a buffer for switching the SDR switch. That is my next project, coupled with calibrating the Kenwood transceiver, Daniel. So that is what I have been really busy with, really. 3 Zulu 9, America, Mexico, Mike 0, kilowatt, radio, Italy. Yeah, beautiful signal. Very, very natural, full response coming through there, Daniel. Thank you very much. You have a good evening. Enjoy your lovely Friday and lovely weekend. We shall definitely catch up again. Until then, namaste, shukriya. 3 Zulu 9, America, Mexico. The mic is 0, kilowatt, radio, Italy. Bye-bye, Daniel. Thank you very much. Mexico 0 kilowatt radio Italy. CQ40.
My holiday in Dubai was on Friday.
Holiday in Dubai in your dreams.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, mister.
Good afternoon, young man. How are you?
Yeah, I wish I would be young. Good afternoon. I don't hear too much callers. I was following you for about 20 minutes. But you were very busy. Good afternoon from Luxembourg, from Schengen. And yeah, the day is passed by and we're looking for an interesting weekend maybe. Mike 0 Kilo Radio India, Lima X-Ray 2, Mexico Golf, in the southeast of the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. Go ahead.
Yeah, beautiful copy. Plus 5 dB at the moment. As usual, probably another, as the time progress into the sunset time, you may be plus 20 dB. Again, good evening to you. What else? We have... yeah, we finished around 4:30 in the afternoon. Friday, so happy Friday. Very less happens at work again. And yeah, and the children have the disco. Because it is a half-time holiday. Today the half-time holiday starts for a week, and they have a closing disco party. And they have gone for disco, so I got a lot of free time, so I thought to be on the radio again. So were you saying you are already in Dubai? Hi. Or you were planning to go to Dubai in real? Or it was all happening in the dream? Again, over?
Yeah, it all happened in the past. You know, my holiday in Dubai was Friday. Friday was the day off for everybody in Dubai. As you might remember, go ahead.
Oh yes. You know, I don't know why I'm forgetting this. My friend Balakrishna, you won't believe he's employed by the Saudi Stock Exchange, and because he's doing a very niche thing, they allowed him to work from home, and work from home means work from Kerala. And Thursday evening he switches off the laptop and then starts Saturday morning again.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, the home office now is getting very popular in many ways. After the corona stuff, you know, many companies realized they could do home office, but I find I don't know, home office is okay, depending the individual situation. Some people with children, they have a busy home office. Some other people is different. I don't know, I never could tell the airplanes to stop on Saturday and Sunday so I could have home office, go ahead.
Yeah, I get it. But there is a trade-off. There's a trade-off. The trade-off is the red carpet. You have the red carpet wherever you go. Again, with the airline industry, red carpet, posh hotel accommodation, and expensive food, and welcoming faces. There are a lot of positive things with the trade-off of not being able to work from home again, Rova.
Yeah, that's correct. There are, of course, some advantages. Some people travel a lot, paid by the company. And if you work for the airline, sometimes you have a quick access to cheap hotel prices. When I remember, I stayed at an Interconti hotel in Abu Dhabi many years ago, and I paid 55 euros. 55 euros with my wife to stay at the hotel with 20% discount on all outlets. That was a special airline discount, Shabu, go ahead.
Yeah, I know, that is what I exactly mean. All the days. And I believe even if you were in what is that hotel called? Is it Hotel Leela? Is it I forgot the name. Where we had that siege a number of years ago. Even for those iconic hotels. Those days in 1970s or 75, it would have been very, very cheap accommodation and even the food. And yet you are still paid in euro. Probably euro was not there at that time. Maybe you were paid in US dollar, Gendar, Guzam.
Yeah, there was US dollars and euro, depending what time it was. When I talk about Abu Dhabi, I was there during the time the euro was there. And in Bombay, it was, of course, the time the dollar was there. And Bombay was a particular arrangement which I had there. And I must say, it was just great. I worked for Air India, because our airplane where I worked for was having the Air India paint job. That means wherever it went, it represented Air India. And the base of the aircraft was supposed to be Bombay. At that time, it was still Bombay, and it went to the to one side to the east. It went all the way to Tokyo Narita. And when it came back, it stopped again via Bangkok and via Dubai, no, sorry, not Dubai, via Bombay, and went usually from Bombay to Bahrain, and then from Bahrain to Frankfurt, and sometimes back via Rome, and all kinds of stories. And I was stuck in Bombay, and we had the airplane 2 days. So during 2 days I was busy, take care of the airplane, and the other 5 days I was just busy in the hotel and driving around Bombay with the chauffeur, which was okay too, Shabu. Go ahead.
Yeah. So does that mean you stationed at one place, and whenever there was some maintenance needed, and then they asked for your services, but you were not traveling in the aeroplane all the time, again, Sir?
That's correct, but sometimes I went. We had some specific charter flights inside India. One time I went from Bombay, I went with the airplane. From Bombay, we went to Madras, and then we went to Trivandrum, right where on the southern place, and up again to Delhi, and then again back to Bombay. And we went one time to Kathmandu, one time too, there was special charter. When there was specific flights, I was taking care of the flight, staying on board, because you can imagine we didn't have maintenance cover all over the area. Go ahead.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it is interesting. So while the crew were doing most of the hard work, you were having a cool time again. Maybe 5 days. 5 days waiting for the aircraft, and 2 days actually doing the work again. Very, very clever fellow, and a very, very great experience as well again. Very good. And I guess that was the same case back in Dubai, and also in Congo. Again, London X-ray to Mike, Germany. Mike 0 kilowatt radio Italy.
Yeah, okay, very fine, Shabu. No, in the Congo we can leave that out, but Dubai, I was based in Dubai. I went to Karachi or to Kuwait if there was AOG, that means the aircraft had some problem there. One time we had to go all the way to Colombo, because there was a problem there, but generally I stayed in Dubai, and the airplane, there was not one airplane, there was about 25 flights we had through Dubai and Abu Dhabi and Sharjah during the time I was there, and it was not just for one airplane. But when I was based in Bombay, it was just for one Air India airplane, which was going up north and up, up to the east and then to Frankfurt. It usually stayed 3 days on the ground in Frankfurt and then came back. So for me, sometimes I took the flight and stayed 3 days in Frankfurt so I could visit my parents and had the 3 days off. But generally it was a bit stressy. But I was much younger and I didn't care. I was just going along with the plane, Shabu. Yeah, so that's all history. It's 19 years ago. I cannot believe it. I'm 19 years in retirement, Shabu, and looking forward to next year. Maybe, I don't know if I'm going to go to be there in Friedrichshafen. If my health is still okay, we'll be there. Yeah, Shabu, I had a whole day in eye laboratory yesterday not the whole day, half a day. It was in the afternoon bit till the evening. All kind of, checkups, investigations, and confirmations. They did the laser treatment, but not yet I'm not too impressed yet. It doesn't change a lot. it was good to know what's going on. They told me what's going on. I don't want to talk about all of that on the air, but it was a very involved examination. And the laser treatment was done in very short time, right?
Yeah, I get it. London X-ray to Mike, Germany. Mike 0 kilowatt, radio Italy returning. But at least you are able to get much more detail than the condition a day before, and probably a step in the right direction, I would think. Gender, something is better than nothing. That is the way I see it. Something is better than nothing, Gender. And this is also a warning message for people like me, because I had my back of the eye screening last week, and I am also waiting for the result. And so far so good, but if I don't take care properly, then it is also heading in the same sort of direction. So again, what mummy say, please take good care of your health. That is exactly what every one of us should be doing, Genda. Yeah, that is what I think. But in your case, you told me about the incident, so that is also understandable. What else? Today was a busy day. I started finding equal happiness from work, as the same happiness I get, similar to the happiness I'm getting from radio. So in a way, not touching on the radio item between 9 and 5, 9 o'clock and 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Of course, on Friday it will be half an hour earlier, and then spending quality time on radio after 5 p.m. And my evening, Saturday, Sunday online training is still on, but I'm getting Thursday nearly 6 hours off, which is actually helping my mental health in a way. I feel like, wow, it is okay to be engaging on Saturday and Sunday, but then I get almost a Thursday off. It is a great feeling. So in that aspect, these are all positive things happening, Genda. So far so good. London X-ray to Mike, Germany. Mike 0 kilowatt, radio Italy.
Yeah, okay, very good, Shabu. Oh, by the way, I did not want to forget to mention your little audio message. Of course, I got it. Thank you. I was happy to hear that. I was not seeing it for a moment until I suddenly, Shabu put a little audio message there. I'm not touching my telephone enough. But anyway, if it's okay, it's okay. We are not on a hi-fi studio here with our single sideband audios, but if it's okay, it's fine. Sometimes even me, I check when people talk to me, I give an opinion about the modulation, if it is really specific. With you, it's always the same, and I think quite a few people are convinced that you have a good knowledge of background, and your opinion is worth your opinion is worth it to listen to you, and that's what I want to say. Yeah, Shabu, there we go. It's a nice afternoon and evening here. It's evening here, of course, not afternoon anymore. And you're bound to stay at home over the weekend. There's no plan to go anywhere. So then the weather is going to be changing. They're telling it's going to get colder. So we'll be probably on the radio more than usual. But this last week 2 days I was out of the house, which was good for me. If the ceiling is dropping off your head, it's good to get out a bit, Shabu. I think you can imagine. Yeah. all the things happening in the Middle East are adding on to worries. You know, I was hearing this morning this stupid idea of the Israeli military to tell the people to leave, Gaza and go into the south, I think, in 24 hours. I mean, over 1 million people, old and other people, you know, I think they are just plain stupid. I don't know what they try to do. I agree there was bad things happening, but this thing I think is plain stupid. I'll say it here on the air. It doesn't matter who is listening. Shabu, back to you.
Yeah, Kiyosal, you mentioned, you touched a number of points there, Genda. Yes, the message I sent you was a couple of nights ago, and I was on the listening mode. I was not transmitting. I was listening to your frequency, and that is when I heard you talking to a young lady, and I did the WhatsApp recording of that, video recording, and I know you don't look at the WhatsApp much, but I still send you the video. But I then thought, no, video is not good. Let me just speak. that is when I thought of sending you an audio message again. And I know it is just a matter of clicking on it, and you can listen easily. I was actually trying to explain what was happening on that video through the audio again. I was actually trying to help you and making a little bit of fun of you there again. Yes, I've been reading about the latest development. It appears Amin was slightly better compared to the latest. When I was reading about the latest instruction, and I thought Amin was way better than that. I think he had given was it 72 hours, or was it I can't remember, or is it 30 days or something? No, it was 30 days, if I remember correctly. 30 days to vacate. And it was good. It was a good decision for 28,000 people who came to the UK back in 1970s. Genda. We may not get into the details of that, what is happening there at the moment, Agenda. London X-ray to Mike, Germany. Mike 0 kilowatt radio, Italy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was talking about what's happening right now. And even though, I hear a lot of people talking a lot of nonsense on the air. Of course, I do it myself. I mean, when I say nonsense, you say we talk about things do not matter very much, but they go along. But today I was very angry when I heard that kind of order there. Yeah, we don't have to stress it here on the band. You know that I'm watching BBC quite a bit. And I don't look at I could look at the French news, the German news, Swiss news, whatever, all the language bits. But BBC for me is internationally wise quite well informed. Sometimes I'm getting tired because they repeat all the time. When I listen in the morning or in the afternoon, certain things repeat themselves. Yeah, okay, about the video, yeah, I have a problem. I have to wait till this treatment is settling a bit. I wonder if I can see a bit more of the videos. In the moment when people send me videos or pictures, it's of course very nice, but with my eye condition, not very easy to judge. So I'm a bit careful there. That's okay, Shabu, don't worry. Yes, I think I'll let you go on because there might be a lot of people waiting now and being upset that I have a longer discussion with you, but it was great to hear you again. I'm sure, let me know, are you now working on the weekend, Shabu, and you're off on Thursdays or something, and on the weekend you have home office? Is that the case, right?
Oh, the Saturday, Sunday, 3 hours. 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. I'm doing an online training and we are around 40 people or from all over the world. This is work related. If I am to take the same training in London, that will be 2 weeks, full time 2 weeks. But this I am doing part time. That is covering 12 weeks. Basically 12 times 6 hours. 6 hours per week. That is 72 hours. So that 72 hours converted into the Saturday, Sunday profile. That comes around, for Saturday the multiplication factor is 1.5, and for Sunday the multiplication factor is 2. So that comes around 10 hours, I believe. Something like 10 hours a week for the human resources. So I'm able to take 10 times 12 weeks. That is 120 hours. That 120 hours can be spread into X number of Thursdays.
Yeah, more or less, yeah. Now, it's that you say it's worldwide. Is that a recording you're just studying, or is that a live session where you can ask questions?
Oh, that is a live session where I can actively participate. And if I miss one lesson, there is also recording of the same available, which I can watch the next day.
Yeah, QSL. Is that on Zoom or what they do it?
Yeah, it is on Zoom, QSL.
Oh, okay. That's what we did with our aviation training with our pilot friend there. He had a Zoom contract, and we were sometimes 20, 25, simulator pilots, and when he was showing things, it was great. And, of course, there are many platforms, we all know. Okay, very good, Shabu. That's relaxing. And, it's good that you repeat the next day if you miss something. That's also good. Okay, very good. Then you are busy at various times, but when I was in Dubai, there was no regular schedule at all. It was just busy when the airplanes were around. There could have been any day, 7 days a week, around the clock. There was no 9 to 5 schedule, Shabu. So I was getting used to it after a while. It was just strange, but it was the way it was. And I had my friend Charles, my Indian fellow, he's still there now. He's more or less doing my job now, after all the years we had together. Once in a while he phones me up and we get the latest info. That makes me a good idea. I have to ring him up maybe this weekend to see how things going. We have been quiet for a while. Shabu, I'll let you carry on. 73 is from the Grand Duchy. Thanks for the nice chat, and we try to meet you whenever it's suitable. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, very good, very good. Please come and say hello to me whenever you hear me. And I'm not in hurry, you know that. And when I hear you, most of the time you are speaking in German language with your German buddies or your friends in England who can also speak German. And then I listen to you guys, but I do not interfere. But when you are about to sign off, or when you are having a random chit chat with other people, then I stay on the frequency, hoping that you will sign off, and then we can have a QSO. That is what I do. So thank you very much. You have a good evening. Enjoy your lovely Friday. Enjoy the TV time. And we shall definitely catch up again. Until then, namaste, shukriya. Dankeschön. London X-ray to Mike, Germany. To Mike 0 kilowatt radio Italy. Good evening, Kendall. Bye-bye.
Yeah, okay, very good. I'll do the same, Shabu. I'll do it a lot. I'm also sometimes reading the mail like you guys say. And it is not always suitable to go in a QSO when you feel there's a nice rundown going on. Okay, about being... Yeah, we all... I'm sure you have also QSOs in a different language. And then it is suitable sometimes. 73 Shabu, Shukriya or Shukran or Shukriya from Luxembourg, and it's to my call. Have a nice weekend. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Bye, Begenda.
Don't forget to greet your friends there, which were in Friedrichshafen. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Glitzen. He's the only guy to which I tried to speak a mother tongue, but it was not very successful. It wasn't very successful. So thank you. I will pass the message. Yes, Glitzen was here last week, last Sunday. And I did mention about Genta. And I think he's really, really busy because he changed to a new role and completely different project. I think his bosses are keeping him busy. Really, really busy, Genta. But I will pass the message to him. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Bye, Genta.
Yes, okay. Tell him no money, no honey. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Papa Alpha 5 Mike Romeo.
Papa America 5 Mike Radio. That looks like a new... No, we have had a QSO before, Mario. Report in the next hour. And Lisa Shabu. Shabu is my name. How do you call me? Papa America 5 Mike Radio. Mike 0 kilowatt radio Italy.
Yeah, Roger, Shabu, beautiful signal as always, very clear copy and beautiful modulation. I know I've given you that flowers before, but it works very well. 10 dB over 9, and also the Luxembourg station, which I don't quite get to call, was also almost 20 dB over 9, so very good. Nice to hear your voice again. Mike, back to you, and I'm very curious about my signal report. Go ahead, Shabu.
Yeah, very good. I was looking at the log. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 QSO, and in all the 5 QSO, you actually did mention about the audio quality. So it is not only one time; it is consistently 5 different times you have mentioned it, Mario. Coming really, really well, but I will analyze it in the next hour. Your 5.9 plus 5 dB with me. Very, very comfortable copy. It doesn't sound like it is very wide. You may be narrowing it a little bit down, but not too much narrow. But very, very comfortable copy. Please let me know the working condition as well, Mario. Papa America 5 Mike Radio. So Mike 0 kilowatt radio Italy.
Mike 0 Kilo Radio India. Sorry, Shabu, I don't want to be unpolite, but there's a huge thunderstorm at this moment crossing, so I have to quit down all my equipment. Sorry for that, but I'm quite sure you understand. 7-3.
100% okay. Thank you very much, Mario. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.